Describe each point with a fraction. Here we have A. A is located halfway on our number line, and our strip model is shaded all the way up to A. So 1 out of 2 equal parts is shaded. Our next fraction, we have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. And if I were to label this on my number line, this would be 0/4, B would be 1/4, here's 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, which equals 1 whole. On our next number line, C is, here, let's see, we're shaded up to one part is shaded out of 3 parts. And if I were to label this on my number line, it would be 0/3. C is 1/3. Here we have 2/3, 3/3, which equals 1 whole. On our next number line and strip diagram, 1 part is shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. And if I were to label this on my number line, here would be 0/8. D is 1/8. We have 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, which equals 1 whole. On our next one, we have 1 part shaded, which is where E is located. 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. And if I were to label this on my number line, it would be 0/6. E is 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and then we have 6/6, which equals 1 whole. Let's look at B. Identify the number of edges. I'm going to highlight my edges, and as I highlight them, I'm going to count them. I'm going to start at my base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Triangular prism is what this is. Then we have a cube. Start with my base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges on my cube. Looking at C, it says to identify or shade equivalent fractions. Equivalent means equal to. So I am just going to follow through. 1/3 is equivalent to 2 out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6. For here, we're going to shade in 2/4 is equivalent to 4/8. 1/2 is equivalent or equal to 3/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6/8 is equal to 3/4. D, round to the nearest 100. I'm going to look at my hundreds place. And my neighbor to the right knows the right answer, so I'm going to ask him if I round up or down. This 6 tells my 600 to round up to 700. This 4 tells my 400 to stay at 400. This 5 tells my 100 to round up to 200. This 3 tells my 100 to stay at 100. This 9 tells my 700 to round up to 800. This 0 tells my 500 to stay at 500. E, draw each parallelogram. A parallelogram is a figure where opposite sides are parallel. A rhombus is a kind of like a smushed square, but a rhombus has all sides equal. So it's like a square which has the same lengths. Rectangle, opposite sides are equal and all angles are right angles. And actually, a square can be a rectangle, believe it or not. And a square has opposite sides that are equal with all right angles, and they're all the same size. All right, here's Lone Star 28, A, B, C, D, and E.